This is a focusing demonstration for level 3, focusing interrelationship focusing. I'm here today with my friend Taj. And Taj will be the focuser today. So we will begin. Taj, shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sitting comfortably?
So funny when I get that. Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
We're going to focus for about 12 minutes. How many minutes signal would you like?
Can you give me a double signal?
Yes.
Like a 3 and a 1?
I sure can.
Thanks.
Okay. What would you like from me as your companion?
Oh, let's see. I like reflections, and I like them fairly close. And yeah, during the session, that's about it. You can feel free to do any other things that we've learned so far in the course. So that's good.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have an issue or something you'd like to explore?
I do.
Okay. I'd love to hear that in a sentence or two.
All right. So it's that part that is still hurting about an incident.
Okay, I'm just going to write this down so I capture it.
And I will know what that means to me.
So there's something about that part that is still hurting about an incident that you'd like to explore.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. Oh, would you like me to lead you in?
I would, please.
And what kind of lead-in would you like short, medium, long?
With a 12-minute session, short to medium will be good. Like,
okay, great.
Be under 2 minutes.
Great, thank you. Let's begin. You might want to start with just connecting to your own breath. The breath is always in the present moment. It also allows us to slow down to the pace of the body and to be with the body. Allow your attention to be with the outer edges of your body and the extremities, the hands and the feet. Allow your attention to be with the areas of body that are in contact with what you're sitting on. Notice the support that's there. And rest into that sense of being held. Allow your attention now to come inward to the inner areas of the body, including the throat. And then dropping the attention into the heart, the area of the chest. That whole vast area. Like you're more fully arriving within. And then letting the attention be with the stomach and the belly. And with your attention resting in that inner area, you might want to gently invite that part that is still hurting about an incident. And wait. And when something arises in response to that invitation, I invite you to share it with me.
there's something that's very faint. And it's like it's kind of blooming right here and right in the center of my chest, right behind the breastbone here.
You're sensing something right there behind the breastbone that is blooming. And you might want to take that back inside and see if that description fits, that blooming.
Yeah. It's very close. It doesn't have that a blooming. Doesn't quite fit. It doesn't have that. Blooming has a more kind, benevolent kind of feeling to it. This has a kind. This is a more more like a forced expanding.
You're sensing it's more like a forced expanding.
Yeah. Do you have a suggestion for me here?
Maybe you could just acknowledge that. Take some time to be with it.
Wow. There's a big breath that comes with that. Yeah, I noticed that it's kind of cubic, like those cubic paintings or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the forced expanding is it's like that.
Mm. Yeah, you're noticing that forced expanding is kind of like a cubic painting, perhaps, and your hands were kind of expanding out from your chest area, which you said that.
Yeah. And as I take that in, I notice that big breath, and seems like it has enough substance. I think I'll just say hello to it.
Mm-hmm.
Could you repeat my issue for me, please?
Yes. You're inviting that part that is still hurting about an incident.
I'm noticing that these cubes have a kind of this kind of about the they have a kind of stern, hands on the waist, frowning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're noticing that those cubes have this stern, sort of chest up, hands on the waist kind of attitude.
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 That works. These cubes have an attitude.
Mm-hmm. And see if it's to be okay to just keep it company.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of taken on the quality of like an Iron Man kind of thing that's just kind of jerking its cubic weight around. I'm going to sense for if it has an emotional quality. Um, there's a something like something. It's like it's aggressive yet frustrated in an impotent way. You know, it feels both impotent and aggressive. There's this kind of
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're noticing that it's both impotent and aggressive at the same time. Both are there. And we have about 3 more minutes.
Thank you. I want to just see how it would like me to be with it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It's really interesting. It's like it's okay if I'm here, but I need to be in the outer protected area, like he's in a like he funny. It's like he's a wild animal in a ring, but somehow also has the sense he doesn't want me to get hurt
Oh.
while he's doing this thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so he is like a wild animal, and he's letting you know that he doesn't want you to get hurt while he's doing his thing.
So I'm letting him know I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And that I am here.
You have about 1 more minute.
And yes, I'm letting him know that I will be needing to leave very soon. And I'm going to invite him to come back to this focusing space. If he chooses, I'll be here. So I'm thanking my body processes, thanking this part for showing up so beautifully, bringing my attention back to the room, my body, my feet, sensing when it might be right to open my eyes. thanking my companion.
Thanking you.
And I'm back.
Thank you so much.
I'm wondering how that process was for you.
I actually love watching you, companioning you in your focusing process, because you are very skillful at the relationship that you're forming, the inner relationship that you're forming, which I find to be both, just those aspects of curious, respectful. It's compassion, and that you're not rushed, and your curiosity doesn't make you decide ahead of time what it is you're going to discover. You are in a beautiful state of discovery.
Thank you for naming that. A beautiful state of discovery. Yeah, that's like the essence of focusing, isn't it?
Yes. So it was it's very, very comfortable to be with you, just to accompany you, and then to just from time to time offer a suggestion that might be helpful, and then to see how you ride that wave of suggestion.
Yeah.
So lovely.
And for me, it was lovely I always feel like you're right there, like just maybe a half an inch behind me,
Mm-hmm.
So whichever way I turn, you're right there. And I loved your lead-in. It was just perfect getting me into the body. Your reflections, you did exactly what I wanted. It was very helpfoul for me to have that touchstone back to my topic in the middle.
Oh, thank you so much for requesting that. As an empowered focuser, that you knew that you needed that touchstone and asked me just very specifically, can you remind me that? It was beautiful.
Yeah, it felt like I got to this place, and then all of a sudden I kind of lost the forward, like, what am I doing and why am I here? And so that request was really, it just kept me so gently on track.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did very much appreciate that that occurred to you and that you asked very specifically for that. So yeah, it lets me also as the companion relax, knowing that you will. If you feel a little bit not having the touchstone or not knowing what next step to take, you'll ask for either suggestion or a very specific request something very specific. And I like too the way you just said about feeling like the companion is right there. I always like this one I think cartoon that's in the focusing manual, where it's like the focuser is following the felt sense,
right,
and the companion is following the focuser,
right.
So
I love that's my favorite cartoon too.
Yeah, so
favorite.
That's when that is the sort of the arrangement. I think focusing can go very deep very quickly.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I like about that picture is it really shows that the focuser is the companion to the felt sense.
Very good. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like a two companioning.
Right. Exactly. Well, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.